Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great today. Today I am using Harvey to harvest castings. So let's see, I named it Harvey for harvester. So if you guys are new here and haven't seen this machine, Joe and I built it. We came up with our ideas together. It has a motorized shaking vibrator thing, and this regulates the speed, but honest to God, it doesn't work. But I use it as an on and off button. And what I'm doing is I'm screening some castings. I should have let them dry out a little more, but honestly, I need to get them into the, I need to get the cocoons out and get them into the grow out bins, the nurseries that I have. So I need to get it in here. Look at the castings that fall. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. That's why they call it black gold. So let me just show you how this thing works. So this part of the video, I'll lower the sound and I won't talk, just so the vibration doesn't hurt your ear. Basically, I keep feeding it from the top and I shake it with my hand and it comes out of here and lands there. Now the drier the castings, the better it will, leave here. So a fast way I dry my castings is when I put it in something like this, I fluff it up every day. And if I'm home, I come down a few times a day and I fluff it up to get air in it. And I noticed that as I do that, the clumps start to break up a little more and it really starts to dry it, and it is so cool to see it. So this is what I'm doing today. So the cocoons from here, I'm gonna take them and divide them and either put them in my nursery in there or put them on my wall over here. So today I'm off work and I got down here really early because I want to just get this started. People ask me, why don't I go slower with that rotary thing? Well, because I have so many to do. I'll be here forever. Today, since I'm doing castings, I'm using Harvey. But basically, I have to harvest from here down. And that will take me forever. I mean, it really will. I love my rotary harvester. It's down there. And the lady was so gracious to donate it to me to help me out after I had COVID. I use it. I use it for when I'm just going to do like one batch, or I use it for my towers, like my worms, like my hobbies, because the worms down here are my pets. Those are the ones I fool around with and do like experiments with. And, I don't sell those. They're just my own. So I'm going to continue this and then I'll show you afterwards. So I got the tray out of here. These are the castings. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. And they are so soft and fluffy. So now the castings that are left in here with the cocoons, because obviously it was a little wet and not everything came out, what I do is I take it and I put it in a new bin here. And I spread it out. This is how you set up a grow up bin for cocoons. So if you look closely, you'll see cocoons everywhere. They're so tiny, red wiggler cocoons, see? See, look, they're in there. They're all in there. Some people have asked me to sell them this whole bundle. Just pack it and send it to them. And I don't know, I I've never done that. Would you guys want that? Let me know down below. So now I got these, right? The cocoons and their bedding and their, you know, their casting. So now I'm going to add more bedding to this because they're not going to live in this alone. This is moist. It's really nice, actually. So now I'm going to put whatever bedding I want to use. They're going to be in here a while, so I'm not going to put a bedding that I'm in a hurry for them to get them processed through. Because cocoons, you know, they could be in here 3 months. So, yeah. So I'm going to add some peat moss, and I have some shredded paper I want to get rid of. I'm going to give them that. And then the trick to this is you have to keep it moist. But there's some people that have rooms separated only for cocoons because cocoons hatch the fastest at 80 degrees temperature. So I'm not going to put 80 degrees in this room because I will roast in here. But there are some people that have like outdoor sheds for only growing cocoons. And yeah, it's 80 degrees. I can't do that. I'll die in here. It'll be bad. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get their things ready. And then we're going to label them and put them on the shelf. All right. So here I have some paper. This is a great way to get rid of junk mail or old receipts or papers you just don't want. I never measure anything, guys. I don't know. I mean, I grew up cooking and I just never measured anything. So you see it has a lot of water and the old cocoons our cocoons are in here, but this paper will absorb the rest of that. I still need to add some dolomite lime, some azomite from minerals. And you know, I keep a close eye on cocoons, and when I start seeing like action, I give them a little bit of food. I mean, they can always eat this. Sometimes maybe a little piece of apple in the middle. The sweetness of the apple seems to draw them up. I don't know if you guys watch my videos entirely. I give a lot of tips and tricks as I go along the way, you know. I don't want you to miss out on anything. So I'm really excited to, pretty soon I'm going to film my garden video because I need to clean that garden up. And I know I have people that watch my videos because of my gardening also. But I'm really excited to like take you up close and show you the secret pumpkin I found. Oh my gosh, it's really exciting. All right, so I'm going to put this phone down a minute and I'm going to mix this because I need both my hands. And then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so you see the paper pretty much absorbed all the water. Let me pause I'm watching a documentary on mountain lions. Well, you know, I'm in southern Indiana and they say they have cougars here and people have showed footprints and everything. So I just like to watch things like that. So anyway, this is fine. It's ready to go. I added the minerals I wanted. Now I'm going to cover this with damp newspaper, put plastic, and put it on the shelf up there. And I'm going to keep an eye on it, you know. Hatching cocoons just depends on the temperature. If it's not warm in here, another thing people do is, have you seen those roll mats, those heat mats that come in big rolls for plants? What they'll do is they'll take one of those roll mats and they'll put it on the floor of the shelf there, and they'll put the bins on top. And then they take a thermometer, and when it hits 80, you know, they kind of regulate it like that. So that's another option. I don't want to invest in that right now. I just want to see how this works in here. My temperature in here right now is 70. It's like the perfect temperature. So I'm just going to keep doing that and see what happens. All right, guys. So here's the plastic. Another good thing about putting wet newspaper down is if this starts disappearing and it's starting to be eaten, you know that there are babies in there because they will eat it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, just comment down below and I'll see you next time. Take care.